So took it out for a test drive, and it held up pretty good. I did experience a couple of pretty big bumps, and you do hear quite a loud knock on the front suspension, but those were really big bumps. I think overall it performed really well. I took it about 11 miles, and it consumed, I want to say, probably about half of the battery. I hit a top speed of 31 kilometers an hour, which is, I think, approximately 19 miles per hour. And that was on a downhill, but on a flat, I would say it was about 26 kilometers an hour, which is roughly 16 miles per hour. To get it going, you have to give it a little bit of a push. It's a safety measure where you have to go, I think, at least 2 miles per hour, and then accelerate, and that's when it actually kicks in. What else is worth noting? I think that overall, again, pretty sturdy construct. The braking is, you'll have that, you'll need that cushion. So start braking. I really didn't use the back brake much. I just timed it pretty well using the button brake at the top there. So that was good. The other thing worth noting is the app. You do see that it has Bluetooth connectivity. And so what I found was that Bird itself does not support it with their app. That's more like that Share app. But rather, Segway's app did find it, although it's listed there as a different model. The model that it's listed, I think, is a E45D or something like that. That's because I think this particular one was a European board that's used. And so nonetheless, you can still use it. You can track your rides. You can, check out your max speeds, your distance. I'm not sure about the cruise. I haven't tried turning it on and off using the app, but it does have that feature. In addition to that, you also have the ability to see, I guess, where you are on the map. But the other thing that I was not able to do with the app was do the firmware update. So it stops midway on the firmware update. So I don't think that's a huge deal at this point. Everything seems to be in working order, so I don't know that we need the firmware update at this point. Segway does not support. I call them up. They do not support anything because they claim that Bird messed with the switchboards, and so they can't support it at all, although the app does show it and you can use it. There's also some type of like recovery battery or energy recovery mode in the app, which I haven't messed around with. I'm not sure really what that does. I have to do a little more research. So I think that's pretty much it. Again, for the $200 that I paid for it, I think it's a great deal. Seems to be pretty good. I've read online that you may want to get one of those large hose clips to better secure the battery because it does tend to rattle, I guess, at some point. I haven't witnessed it rattle yet or felt it rattle yet. But they do claim that, or at least one post claimed that it's in our best interest to kind of lock that down as securely as possible, just so that it doesn't rattle around and, I guess, do harm to the battery. The locking it up, as far as locking it up, the front wheel is solid. So what I would do is get yourself a good lock, and you're able to lock it on the back wheel because you do have openings there that you can safely secure to. So I think that's pretty much it for this review. I hope you guys got something out of it, and enjoy your ride. Stay safe. It does go pretty quick. So for the beginner rider, I would recommend definitely wearing some type of helmet. I have a motorcycle, so I wore my motorcycle helmet, my motorcycle gloves, and my motorcycle jacket as I was zipping around. Just keep both hands on the steering and you'll be okay. God bless.